so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. You've been my obsession. You're always on my mind. And when I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning high when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You made me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. Love with you. Feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. Love with you. Feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. Love with you.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! If y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with it.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs.
One look in my direction, girl, you know it did. Speak to you with action, it's louder than words. Only you have me on my toes, walking on eggshells, hoping I don't know. Once in a lifetime, opportunity must be magic.
All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Johnny Williams.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Okay, all set to go. Stepping in for San Diego, Gerard Burkhart. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Spence. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Quinones will hit next. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. His first homer of the year. It's 3-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
And here is Sergio Saldana. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
No, that's a ball. 2-0.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame here in the second game of the series. And that one is downstairs. And now 3-0. Williams maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first, nobody out. Now the third baseman, Ira Rodriguez. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Saldana on at first, nobody out. Rodriguez getting the start at third, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball 2.
On the ground right side, and that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Next for the Padres, Alfred Hernandez. And there's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting 7.
As we take a look at the Padres lineup, we could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll
out towards right center. That's well struck, and that should be extra bases. One run across, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Johnny Williams will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the Chicago
Padres
Cubs
have chased the starter, Johan Garcia.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
1 out, runner at second. Mullins getting ready to hit. Check swing, called strike. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Richie Enfield in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Hit hard but foul off to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one close, ruled a ball. 2 in. Two outs. And that's outside. Full count now.
Full count.
Gerard Burkhart up next. Left field. Banks on the move. And that is that. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. On to the bottom. And we're back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Lee Dickerson. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. And
Leading
now
up
here
for the
is
Cubs,
Carlos
the third
Mota.
baseman, Carlos Mota.
Very high with that one. Ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Ground ball right
Just
side.
foul.
And that's just foul. There's the strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Gary Kelso. 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Into center. Spence pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup.
The left field.
Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
George Banks in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two out, space is empty. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. It's 5-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton all set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Gerard Burkhart. And that is out of play.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
2 down, bases empty. Juan Quinones, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Sergio Saldana worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And there's a strike. Quinones at second with 2 down. Just missed. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The shortstop takes the ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Slow roller to first, and foul ball. The 2-2. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really
Now
patient
batting,
at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So digging in, Ira Rodriguez. Fastball for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
2 on, 2 outs. That
Ball
misses
one.
the zone, and now it's even
1-1.
1-1. That's a little bit low.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 outs. Swing at a ground ball. They take the force out, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Padres leave a pair as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the second, so now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4 hole, Tristan Rincon. Dickerson back to work. That's in there. It's 0-1. Rincon went deep in his most recent game. Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Greg Gustafson, the next Cub to hit. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Up and in. 1-2 to count.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Out. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
And now it's going to be Felipe Ramos. On in the air, right field, Burkhart corrals it, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Padres 5 and the Cubs nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. So digging in now for San Diego, Alfred Hernandez. That misses. Ball 1. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Campaneris.
Juan Campaneris, the next up for the Padres. Doubled his first time. Inside. And that is ball 1. And another ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
Hike.
And a foul ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Charles Mullins, the next up for the Padres.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Padres go down quietly. They hold a 5-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Chicago, Champlin Gutierrez. And that misses. And that's ball 1. They say it went.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in a big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And next for the Cubs, Adrian Delgado. And first offering is fouled off. Gutierrez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That misses, and it's 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Richard Handy, the next to hit, takes ball 1. First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Popped up, middle of the diamond. Infield fly called there.
The third baseman, number 5, Carlos.
Here's the third baseman, Carlos Moda. Struck out swinging his first time. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Just
that's a ball. Too low.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And now 2-1. Swing and a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
We don't see
Now
this a
batting,
whole lot
the
anymore
designated
where
hitter,
hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Now a chance for Gary Kelso. There's a strike. One out, bases full.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
So they're all loaded
Now
up.
batting, left
Banks
fielder.
digs in now.
George.
Went down on
Banks.
strikes his first time through. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
2 outs. Bases are full. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
And that's outside. Struck him out looking. Cubs wind up leaving the bases loaded. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can.
Back here at the friendly confines. Start of the 4th, stepping in.
All's my life I has to fight.